Hello friends, welcome back. In this video we'll talk about how to validate the length of a double or like a float type value. For example, you're asking a user, you're taking some input maybe in decimal, like for example rate or some sort of price, right? Say you want to enter 1.16 or 16 point something, and you want to validate that particular given thing or rate. It should be in a range that is mentioned. Okay, so for that we have something called fcorn validate double range tag in JSF, and JSF framework itself is smart enough to validate the value entered by the user, and it goes and checks whether that particular thing like the input is false between that particular range or not. If it is not, it will display error message. Okay, so let me take you to the project. So here is our project called JSF validation. What I'm going to do is I'll just go and create one field to take user input. So what I will be doing is let me just copy this thing here, and I'll just put, let me say I need a field, right? So basically, what should I say? It's gonna be hard. Let's say percentage. Okay, percentage. So this is what I want user to, or let's say I'll call it marks actually. So marks. Okay, let me call it as marks ID, and here is my input. So what I want is, like, say what I want user to enter the marks, and it should be in range. Say marks can be from 1.00 to 100.00. This is what I want. So it can be like what do you call that? It should not be marks, man. Marks can be okay 100 points, sorry, like 90.90 something. So basically the point is, sole point is to see, I think I have to change it to amount, man, or I'll call it a rate. Which rate? I'm a little bit confused here, man. Let's go with marks actually. So I'll just explain what is the intention of this video. So what do I have here is, I just have one output text box to display marks on the screen, and there is one input text box to accept the user input, and this property called mark or marks. I'll put marks. Okay, and here is a message, and we need to make use of f colon something called validate double range. So this is the thing. This is the JSF tag which will perform the validations and display this particular message in case of failure. So what I will do, will make use of some sort of range attributes here. So minimum, say this range I want it should be greater than 5.00, and maximum can be, let's say maximum it cannot be more than 20.00. Okay, some sort of, I think I should call it percentage. Okay, let's make it more meaningful. Percentage. And here is percentage. Okay, so basically user, like a guy, so user should input percentage, right? So it can be from starting from 1% to 100%. It cannot be more than that. So I'll just set like 1.002. It can be in between that, right? And here is my percentage ID. Control V. What do we need now? We need a property called percentage in our bean. So let me go to the bean file, and I'll simply go and create one property in the bean. Okay, so I want this to be a double value, double and percentage. I'll just create the getter step for this one. Do it quickly. Control save. So I think we are good to go, but before that let me just go and update the response.xhtml file as well, so that I can display the response to the response page, or like percentage entered by the user on the next page, in the response page. So I'll just call it as, here is label, output text box, percentage, and this is I don't need, but it's a good to have ID, percentage, and the property bean property name is percentage. That's it. Let me just go and clean build this project. Clean. Don't worry guys, I'll share the code with you, the link you can find in the description box, and then you can play around with this project. But for now, just let me show you how it works. So just let me explain. What we have done is, let me just go down. So simply we just created one field or percentage label. There is one input text box to accept percentage from the user, and we have used fcurrent double range is the tag to validate the user input. Okay, and it will go and check that this particular thing can have minimum it can have 1.00, and max it can go up to 100.00. Okay, so okay, so just wait for the screen to come up. Not sure if I've done this. Let me do it one more time. Run, next. Okay. So just wait for a second. Okay, so here is the screen. I'll just enter something. We'll talk about that something here. If I enter something called minus, I don't think so it likes that minus. Okay, it says minus. If you write something minus with a negative sign, it will say it should be range in 1 to 100. That too decimal it can accept. If I enter 1.00, it's gonna be good. See, there is no error message. If I enter 100.01, then it's gonna be terrible because it's out of range. And if I enter something, say 10.55, so this is a valid value. Submit. See, no error. So this is how you can accept like decimal values, and then you can validate the decimal input that it should fall under the given range. Okay. Now let me just completely fill the form. Okay, computing. I'm just writing my Gmail, because if you see the message, Gmail ID is required, so the email ID is required. And password, it says password should be in the range between 5 to 10 characters, so I'll just write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and team size should be 100 to 1000, so I'll enter okay, and this is also fine. I'll make it 55.9 whatever 97. You can click on submit. So you see, email, password, team size, and here is our percentage. Simple, right? So there's nothing much complex. If you guys think you need some help, just let me know in the comment section, and don't worry guys, I'll share this project in the description box. From there you can download it. From there you can download this project, and then you can play with this. Thank you so much for watching.